Most individual player stats are becoming more solidified.
And that can affect players' mentalities, B.A. Since certain numbers may bring bonuses or trade interests, meanwhile, winning still has to be job number one.
And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup. Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Torrey out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the center position.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Look like a schoolyard playground right there. Now here's Embiid. Embiid drawing the double team. Here's Edgecombe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shoots over Demon. Edgecombe, no good. Pass to Torrey. Back to Porter. To the inside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Well, you can't let that happen. That seems like a mental mistake.
Now Philadelphia with it. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, they say film doesn't lie. You could just imagine these guys watching this film. It's going to be an ugly sight for sure.
Edgecombe, no good.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
And Claxton throws it down.
The improved passing of Porter Jr. That's the next part of his evolution.
Now here's Payne. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. Philadelphia moving it around. Pass to Edgecombe. The three connects from downtown.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Brooklyn. Here's Dimon. And here's Porter. Fires for three. Rebounded by Payne.
And all the credit goes to the defender. Very hard to contest threes without fouling.
Well, Grant, if you had to say, is there anything you think is underrated about Embiid?
You know, B.A., I think it's his intelligence. Joel's a heady player. Sometimes big men don't get enough credit for their smarts on the court. Embiid knows the game.
Pass to Dimon. Here's Torrey. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
Being Porter Jr. is 6'10", you have to know where he is at all times, especially when he's lurking inside.
76ers trail by 3. Here's Edgecombe. Here's Embiid. And there it is for him.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Here's Dimon. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Clowney. Six to shoot. Porter, the pass to Claxton. Torrey gets the bucket.
And when you start out shooting 80% or better as a team, you start to feel yourself a little bit, and that feeling is good.
Here's Edgecombe. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. Pass to Barlow. Here's Edgecombe. Screen by Embiid. And it's Edgecombe with a three. Edgecombe's got 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
13 feet out. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Outside Oubre. Outside Payne. Pass to Edgecombe. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
The Nets have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Inside. Porter, the pass to Claxton. Out to the right wing. Here's Dimon. Takes the three. Barlow grabs the miss.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Here's Oubre. And that misses. That would have put him up. Here's Traore to the middle. Pass to Dimon. The three ball. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Here's Porter. Up and in on the layup. Porter's got his second basket of the game.
And this is how you execute through contact. Porter Jr. outworking the defense in style.
The 76ers have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. Embiid passes to Barlow. Outside Payne. Here's Edgecombe. Pass to Embiid. Payne for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 1. Here's Clowney. No points yet. Outside Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dimon. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
First personal foul. First.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the 76ers?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, from the start, they've been making quality passes offensively, and that is reflected in their assist numbers.
And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, the Nets have shown the capacity to rebuild quickly in the past.
Yeah, playing in a big market helps, but they've pivoted decisively from their Big Three era and have the picks and flexibility to make moves.
And he makes both free throws. And for the Sixers, the growth of Tyrese Maxey has been everything, Grant.
Oh, my. His growth, both with his play, but also with his leadership, has meant a lot. And he has such a joyful energy. It really helps pull this team together.
Now here's Payne. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Shot clock at 3. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Tim, these recent injuries robbing Embiid of prime years. 7 straight All-Star appearances.
At the line for Philadelphia.
Yeah, B.A., for a player his size that moves as quickly as he does, it seems like it put a tremendous amount of strain on those lower extremities. It's a common theme in this league.
And he drops the first.
And the physicality Embiid brings to the table is awfully difficult to match. He knows how to use that 7-foot frame.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Brooklyn trailing. Pass to Dimon. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Clowney. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
Here's Edgecombe. There's the 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Edgecombe's got 9.
Man, he's bringing the energy, the efficiency. I love what he's doing offensively.
The Nets have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Claxton up top. Pass to Porter. Here's Dimon. Over Edgecombe. And it's Dimon missing. Porter against Oubre. Outside Payne. Back to Oubre. Here's Barlow. Outside Payne. From outside the arc. Here's Embiid. From the arc. The shot by Payne, no good.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Pass to Porter. Here's Dimon. Puts up a three. Porter's shot is off.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Screen by Embiid. Down low. And then Embiid with the dunk.
So Embiid now making it look easy out there. He's active and opportunistic in these pick and roll sets.
And Brooklyn with possession here. It's a three-point game. Here's Traore. Claxton, a screen on Payne. Pass to Porter. Over Oubre. Porter gets the bucket. He's got 6.
Assisted
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
Here's Barlow. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Edwards comes in for Oubre, and it's Grimes in for Payne. Here's Dimon. Wolf passes to Porter. Counted from distance.
Porter Jr.
Porter's got 9.
Well, that's helping your team. By and large, he's taking shots he knows he can make.
Philadelphia has gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Outside Grimes. Pass to Barlow. Now Embiid. He's guarded by Claxton. Outside Grimes. Misses the 3.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
And it's Dimon missing. The Sixers trailing to the paint. Here's Edgecombe.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Embiid. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. It's hauled in by Wolf. The Nets have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Now here's Williams. 1:35 left in the first quarter.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Here's Dimon. Barlow grabs a miss. Barlow's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Really tough quarter for him shooting the basketball.
And here's Edwards outside. Rebounded by the Nets. And here's Porter outside. That one's off. 4 for 7 in the game now.
Impressive closeout on a skilled shooter. That is how you defend shots from downtown.
Hardwood is your friend. He used it to his advantage there.
The assist, Justin Edwards.
There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Outside, Williams. Pass to Wolf. And here's Porter. Drops in the 3. Porter's got 12 points.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Here's Barlow. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. Nails it from 3.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Porter's shot is off. And for the 76ers, they're shooting right around 42% in the first. Grimes, the pass to Edwards. Here's Edgecombe. Lets it go from deep. And that's not going to go. It's all tied in Philadelphia. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
When you spread the floor and force defenses to close out to the three-point line, it's going to create driving lanes.
They've got Trendon Watford. Quentin Grimes out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Edwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Here's Powell. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Outside, Williams. Sharp, a screen on Edwards. Williams passes to Sharp. Good work defensively by Drummond.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Edwards against Williams. Outside Grimes. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Next ball.
Looking now at some numbers for Michael Porter. Martin, he's checked in for Lowry.
Number 23, Tyrese Martin.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Brooklyn trailing. Powell outside. Back to man. To the inside. And Powell with the stuff.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Guys?
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report. Terry's checked in for Philadelphia.
Sixer, number 14, Galen Terry.
The Nets shooting about 48% from the floor. Pretty good. Williams on the wing. Powell sets a screen. Fires the 3. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Yep, that one's good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Now man. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Wolf passes to Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Sharp. Pass to man. The floater. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Drummond. Oubre comes in for Edwards. And Payne is subbed in for Terry. Brooklyn also changing it up. Clowney, he's checked in for Sharp. Michael Porter comes in for Man. Traore comes in for Powell. Outside Payne. Up top, Embiid. Pass to Grimes. And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And teams built to win now don't always have the young pieces that Philly does, Lex.
Yeah, BA, particularly in their backcourt. Nice drafting and great trades have given them an abundance of talent.
Now here's Grimes. 14 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Philadelphia shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
At the line for Philadelphia, Trendon Watford, shooting 1.
And we're joined now by Shams Charania. He's calling in with a story. Good to have you, Shams. What's going on?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Shams, thank you for the report. Here's Grimes. Following the 3 by Brooklyn. Payne for 3. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds now. Williams from long range. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 3 assists now in this one. Philadelphia's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
They're going to have to regroup here and figure out a way to stop him because he is dominating them.
South Philly, let's get loud and proud for your Sixers B&D.
As we approach the postseason, let's see how things are shaping up in the East. Taking a look at the 76ers, currently 8th in their conference. They're hoping to keep that playoff spot. And, of course, Brooklyn, they're 5 spots behind them.
Well, right now for the 76ers, they've had some terrific moments this season. But where's the big leap upward that we've been waiting for?
Yeah, they're right where we thought they would be, and that's okay. Improvement rarely happens overnight.
And another miss by Philadelphia. And Williams has got the ball here for the Nets. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
Now here's Grimes, giving them some nice offensive production with 13 points a game. Here's Porter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Brooklyn.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in scoring opportunities.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
Here's Barlow. 11 points for him last game against the Pistons in Detroit. To halt the run, and it's good on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Traoré. Outside, Williams. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Williams with the screen. And the Nets miss again. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Payne with it. Back to Oubre. Pass to Embiid. Shot clock at 6. Here's Grimes. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got 3 assists in the game.
Doing what he does, drawing the defense in, and then Embiid kicking it out for the 3-pointer.
Now here's Claxton. Here's Traoré. Williams from long range. Barlow grabs a miss. Outside Payne. Pass to Oubre. Here's Barlow. He's guarded by Claxton. Right side Payne. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
Here's Traoré. To the wing, right side. Williams looking around. Pass to Porter. Now here's Claxton. Embiid covers. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Porter from outside. On target from range. Porter's got 21 points in the game.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
Now here's Oubre. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Edgecombe. They set the pick. Shoots over Demon. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Traore, defended by Payne. Here's Dimon. No good on the 3. Pass to Edgecombe. Inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Here's Traore. Outside quarter. This one for 3. Offensive rebound. The Sixers lead by 3. And here's Payne. Over to the wing. Now here's Embiid. He's got 6. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Now it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead. Pass to Porter from behind the arc. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
Oh, 5 threes this half. The D can't contain this guy.
Philadelphia has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Down low. Here's Embiid. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Clowney. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta. Screen by Claxton. To the middle. Shot clock at 5. Can't tie it up. That one misses. Philadelphia has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Pass to Payne. Here's Edgecombe. Oh, stuff it in there. Jams it in. And he's fouled. An opportunity to 3-point play. He'll go on Michael Porter. So far, Graham, we've seen some encouraging intangibles from VJ Edgecombe.
Yeah, you know, he reminds me of Victor Oladipo or even a Dwayne Wade physically. Just an explosive athlete. And I love the way he uses that strength and quickness at the defensive end of the floor.
Brooklyn with the ball. Trailing by 5. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Here's Clowney. 3-pointer, no good.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Pass to Oubre. Now Embiid. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's Payne outside. Knocks down the long K. And now it's an 8-point Philadelphia lead.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
The Nets shooting just 38% in this quarter. Here's Dimon. Here's Clowney, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Pass to Dimon. They set a pick. Clowney, good. Clowney's got 5 now.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
1:41 left in the first half of this one. Here's Edgecombe. And here's Oubre. He's guarded by Porter. Up top, Embiid. Give him 8 points now. Over Claxton. Embiid can't hit. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Dimon. 1:10 left in the first half. Porter gets the bucket.
He is totally locked in offensively and doing everything he can to bring his team back.
Philadelphia's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Back to Payne. And a nice finish on the layup. 11 points in the game.
Shooters shoot, and he didn't quit. Much better performance this quarter.
Outside Porter. Pass to Clowney. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Edgecombe. 20 seconds left in the second period. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Picks up his third foul. We'll see now what coach decides to do from here.
Number 1, Andre Drummond.
Here's Traore. Right side Porter. Here's the three. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Sixers on top. They're up by 5. All right, now let's check in with Allie. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And get ready for the Fed pass.
Hey, everybody. Well, he's not letting the defense chase him away from the shots he wants. He's dictating the action, and he has the team in a good...
And looking ahead tonight, here are the upcoming games we're looking forward to. The Bucks will... And that's a wrap on halftime.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Through the first 2 quarters and change, his perimeter shooting continues to be spot on.
And this offense continues to find him in his sweet spots from deep.
Philadelphia leading by 5. Kicking off the second half, here's Jordy Fernandez's 5. Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Traore out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton in at the 5. Here's the pick. Pass to Embiid. 5 on the clock. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
What a great pass. It was on time and on target.
Here's Traore. Outside Porter. Here's Traore. Claxton a screen on Payne. To the inside. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
At the line for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton. One shot.
Talk about NBA wings, Legs. What are the most important skills in your mind?
Well, everybody's going to talk about scoring and also being able to defend your position. But for me, to become an elite wing, you also have to be able to create, add that escapability with your handle.
Payne, pass to Embiid. Clock at 6. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. 3 from Edgecombe. Brooklyn with the board. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Joel Embiid over the years has had some tough luck with injuries. He said, I've broken my face twice. I came back early with the risk of losing my vision, broken fingers. I still came back. I wish I was as lucky as others, but that doesn't mean I'm not trying to do whatever it takes to be out there. Back to you, B.A.
Thanks a lot, Allie.
Well, that's a tough matchup for the offense there. It's a low probability on that shot.
Outside Payne. Pass to Embiid. Over Claxton. Embiid can't hit. Nets trail by 4. For 3, Demon. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Oubre. The rebound by Demon.
The defense doing just enough there to affect that shot.
Pass to Toure. To the paint. Here's Claxton. And it's in. Off the glass. Claxton's got 9.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
And that one is stuffed right through.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Here's Traore. Pass to Claxton. Here's Porter. And then Porter with the dunk.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Payne, pass to Embiid. Claxton with the block. Here's Traore. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Porter from outside. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got 9 rebounds now. To the wing on the left. Payne for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Here's Dimon. Pass to Clowney. Now Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. For 3, Dimon. Rebounded by Payne.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Here's Edgecombe. 4-3. Rebound Brooklyn. Claxton's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Porter. Pass to Dimon. Here's Clowney. He's got 5. Porter from outside. Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
He was torching them from deep in the first half, but he has not made one here in the second.
Oubre passes to Payne. Now Embiid. He's guarded by Claxton. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Nick Claxton.
Well, with his ability to stretch the floor and his size, I'm not sure how you even guard him.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
Well, they've had no problem getting into the heart of this defense with the dribble, and they've made the most of their chances there as well.
Well, they've really been aggressive in the painted area. When that ball goes inside, they are attacking.
They're one of the most well-rounded players in the game. Embiid is also a top-notch trash talker, too. I mean, he knows how to get under the skin of his opponents.
And Embiid drops them both.
And having a big man like him who's efficient from the line used to be a luxury, but it's becoming more and more common.
Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter. Fires the 3. Drains the triple. Porter's got 5 points in the quarter.
4 threes in the first half, and now another here in the second. He is feeling it.
Payne, pass to Barlow. Back to Payne. Right wing. Embiid from outside. The Sixers again can't hit.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a 3 of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Good on the shot.
Smart play there by Porter. Working his way inside to find a reliable, close-range look.
Now Embiid. He's got 10. Outside Oubre. Yes, and it's Embiid picking up the assist. Embiid's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. Rebound by Philadelphia. Barlow's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Left side Payne. Embiid high post. Over Claxton. Off the left rim and out.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Here's Traore. On the wing, Porter. From downtown. Good work defensively by Oubre.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Three-pointer Embiid. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yeah, they're winning despite his offensive performance. He just hasn't been sharp from the field. Well, that's an excellent contest, and then he finished the play with a tough rebound.
Pass to Barlow. Now here's Embiid. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Nicholas Claxton, 3rd personal foul.
And let's look at the rookies who have been on a roll since the All-Star break. VJ Edgecombe 3rd.
He's looked anything but a rookie. The game is coming naturally to him, and he's just picking his spots and capitalizing on offense.
The free throw drops for Embiid. Williams is checked in for Porter Jr. And Embiid drops them both.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Nets trail by 3. And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
It's time for dance camp. If you see yourself on the screen, you know what to do. Challenge to move.
And the 76ers making a change here. Drummond's checked in.
Now into the lineup for your 76ers. Number 1, Andre Drummond.
Williams up top. He's covered by Oubre. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Traore for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Dimon. Out to the right wing. Traore for 3. Buries it from 3. Traore's got 5 now.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Traore's gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Drummond with the screen. Payne finds Drummond. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
4th personal foul.
It's on Nick Claxton.
3rd team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Line for 2, Andre Drummond.
No good on the free throw. Grimes, he's checked in for Barlow. He hits the second from the line.
Well, they still have the lead. Now they have to protect it.
Here's Dimon. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
First personal foul.
And a chance to look at the block shot numbers over the last few seasons for Nicholas Claxton.
Yeah, and his block averages have been trending the wrong way. But honestly, these numbers can be misleading. Sometimes guys just don't want to take a shot around you.
Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Drummond. Outside Grimes. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. Solid defense from Williams. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Dimon for the lead. And it's good on the lay-in. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
The 76ers shooting around 44%. Not bad. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Payne. 5 to shoot. Drummond, the screen on Williams. Grimes. Clowney pulls it in. The Nets have gotten 7 of 16 shots to go so far in the third quarter. Tim, we've seen the offensive game of Quentin Grimes go through the roof.
Yeah, B.A., he is playing with major confidence right now. In high school and college, he was a lead guard, and that comfortability with the ball is evident.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Dimon. Dimon's got 4 rebounds in the game. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And now a 3-point Nets lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Here's Payne. He's got 11. Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Oubre from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Well, Brooklyn's shooting 44% since the third quarter got underway. Here's Wolf. Down low. Here's Toure. And that one comes up a bit short. Toure's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. It's Grimes on the wing. Outside Oubre. Pass to Edgecombe. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Comes up empty down low. Nets leading by 3. Outside, Williams. Here's Toure. Here's Wolf. Drummond defending. Here's Dimon. Pass to Williams. The 3. That one no good. Williams has gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. They get back on track. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Oh, my. That's why we had those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there.
76ers foul. Edgecombe.
Brooklyn shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
At the line for the Nets, Devin, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. So both teams changing it up here. And he's good on the second. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Nets out in front, up by 2. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. contest. This fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Nets. The lead is 2. Quentin Grimes out there with Kyle Lowry. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Watford in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Outside Porter. 6 to shoot. Here's Williams. Rebound by Philadelphia. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Grimes. Now here's Lowry. He nails it, and we're tied.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
Here's Wolf. Takes a 3. Drills it from deep.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And for Philadelphia, they're shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Pass to Embiid. Up and over Porter. And good as it rattles through the hoop.
Well, that is nice touch and confidence on the mid-range from Embiid.
Porter with a screen on Lowry. Powell in the post. He's guarded by Lowry. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. They set the screen. Williams from long range. The rebound by Embiid.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
Powell with a steal. Outside, Williams. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Porter's shot is off.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
Over to the left wing. Sharp against Embiid. Shot clock at 5. Over Sharp. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Yeah, the big man Embiid just capable of sticking it from these in-between spots.
Powell with it. Pass to Porter. The 3 is up. And the Nets miss again.
He's been way off the mark in the second half. Just unable to get any kind of rhythm going.
And here's Lowry. Embiid, a screen on Powell. Lowry, the pass to Embiid. The rebound by the Nets. Wolf's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle. Rebound by Philadelphia. Outside Edwards to the inside. Here's Watford. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the 76ers lead by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
Barlow's checked in for Philadelphia. And the Nets also making a change. Claxton, he's checked in for Sharp. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Jordi Fernandez was just reviewing the playing with his team. He told them, quote, if we worked harder on the glass, we'd probably be up right now. Show some heart, show some pride. It was a very direct message. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. The 76ers have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Embiid, a screen on Powell. Watford the pass to Embiid. Grimes with the ball. Working on Williams. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Not sure what exactly happened there. It didn't look like they were on the same page.
Brooklyn has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Here's Powell. Outside Porter. Pass to Claxton. Here's Wolf. Now here's Claxton. Over Embiid. Claxton can't get it to go. Grimes, the pass to Watford. Inside. Three-pointer. Good. And the assist to Embiid. Embiid's got 8 assists in the game.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Powell passes to Porter. Good. Porter's got 9 points here in the second half.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Watford with it, guarded now by Williams. Here's Embiid. Some solid defense from Claxton. For Brooklyn, they've gotten just 3 of 9 shots to go in. Struggling this fourth quarter. The game now all tied up. Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're so smooth from the mid-range area. Now, Porter Jr. doesn't need a lot of wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
The 76ers shooting at 45% of the game so far. Now here's Watford. Powell covers. Embiid against Claxton. Outside Grimes. For 3. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Powell passes to Claxton. And Claxton throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now.
Ooh, that's a tough spot to be in as a defender. With that height disadvantage, it's very hard to protect the rim.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And some changes here for the 76ers. Oubre, he's checked in for Edwards. Edgecombe comes in for Grimes. And Payne is subbed in for Watford. The Sixers trailing. Outside Payne. Pass to Embiid. And stolen by Claxton. Here's Dimon. Four on the clock. Count it. And now a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
Yeah, there was a lack of intensity in the first half, but these teams have now turned it up.
Well, the margin for error is getting smaller, so the stakes on each possession are getting bigger.
The 3 from Edgecombe. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Outside Porter. Pass to Toure. There's a screen. Here's Clowney. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Stolen by Payne. To the right side. Here's Edgecombe. There's a killer two-hand slam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does it create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Pass to Porter from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Payne, pass to Embiid. Here's Edgecombe. Lets the 3 fly. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Toure. To the left side wing. For 3, Dimon fires in the triple. Dimon's got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
76ers trail by 8. Here's Edgecombe. Now here's Oubre. He's guarded by Porter. Philadelphia moving it around. Here's Edgecombe. To the inside. Here's Embiid. Embiid just too tall inside.
Well, listen, if Embiid gets the ball that close to the rim, it is over. You have to deny position.
Here's Traore. Now Porter. Embiid brings a double team. Porter outside. Ooh, the shot misses. 76ers trail by 6. Here's Edgecombe. Now here's Payne. Embiid inside. Puts up a tray. Ooh, it misses. Brooklyn leading by 6. Here's Porter for 3. The triple drop.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
And all of that success from the three-point line will open up driving lanes. Let's see if they can take advantage of that as well.
Embiid. No good. Here's Brooklyn. They're on a 20-7 run. A minute 42 left in the final quarter. Outside Porter. Now Claxton. And he slams it down.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
Now Payne. Now Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball.
Brooklyn ball.
Nets leading by 11. Here's Clowney. Now Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Claxton a screen on Oubre. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Nets.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And, of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
Yeah, it was a fun matchup this year. Neither team could gain an edge. It's the kind of rivalry you want to see between conference opponents.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Michael Porter.
Well, he had a lot of success making plays for his team and breaking down the defense.
Here's Traore. Oh, the miss in the face of great defense. So we see the Nets taking the W here.
That's the end of the game.
It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For reporter Allie LaForce and for Tim Legler and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for joining us. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Michael Porter.